I got all I need. I am what I am. And I wonder why some people call Mary, Mama. I do not even call the woman who bore me into this world Mother, Mama, or anything. I call her Olivia and that's it. We live in a mansion, me, my elder brother, and my father. Olivia is living somewhere else. I was told I was still 4 years old when she left, living a carefree life, young and beautiful as she was. There was a 10 years gap between her and my father. She was only 18 when she got pregnant and they got married. My father was a rich kid. What I am enjoying in my life now, is a part of his inheritance, and a part of his hard work. The family company was handed to him by his father, and he took it upon his shoulder, to take care of the company, and the family he was starting. My father got tied up in his business dealings, trying to learn everything, and running the company as young as he was. He was so intelligent, that in only a little while, he was able to learn the ins and outs of the company. His wealth increased. But what he was not able to learn, was to keep Olivia in the family. My father tried to recompense for the lack of a mother in the house, by showering us with all the material things that I, and my brother could have. I was 18 years old and driving my own Rolls-Royce, in coming to and from the university. I never liked going to school, and mingling with people. I had very few friends, and only out of necessity, to copy notes, and collaborate for school projects, and sometimes just to talk to someone seating next to me. I leave the university as soon as classes end, unless there were group works to handle. At home, I have my own game room, billiards, darts, PlayStation, Xbox, computer, name it. I can play it all alone. I don't need anyone. When I grew tired of games I go out to our pool and swim, or enjoy the garden with my 2 golden retrievers. My elder brother was fond of girls, so he was always out and come home late. Our father, whether for business matters, or something else, usually comes home late as well. I have the house all for myself most of the time. We have several house helpers who are only a call away, and I can get my glass of water or juice or whatever I ask them. Nanny grew old in the house, and until now she likes to personally take care of whatever I need. No matter how busy father was, he makes it a point that on family occasions, he is especially present. I guess this is the best thing I like in this family. We also have our time together, vacation all 3 of us. I get to enjoy the company of my father and brother on occasions like Christmas and New Year, most weekends, and clan parties. Business-related parties are what I hate the most. So, at 18 I drive a Rolls-Royce. Some of my classmates were fond of hitching. I began to like their company. Our class was divided into 4 groups, the group of Chinese students, the group where I belong, a smaller group of quiet and shy girls, and the remaining was of kind who do not care to belong to any group of friends in the class and go on their own as soon as the professor leaves or while waiting for the class to start. There is one particular classmate, who was also a bit shy and silent, but also has a sense of humor that 2 groups are welcoming her, to be a part of the group. And this one person is a mystery to me. She seems to be from not that well-off family. We are a Catholic university, and so we pray before the start of the class, and before the class ends. I see this person praying solemnly, and sometimes would really close her eyes when the professor says so. I do not pray. I literally do not know how to pray. And so, I am amazed at how she seems to be praying intently. Maybe when you are in need, you got to pray a lot. We once have a group project and has to go somewhere. When we finished, we went home and she was the last person I got to drop somewhere. For several minutes we were both quiet in the car. I do not know what she was thinking. I do not know how to converse with her. We were in the same friendship group but I do not talk to her, except when I had to ask about the assignment, or copy her notes which she was also very diligent and good at. Several times I saw her with our other classmates, from the shy silent type group of girls, going to the university chapel, which they made a habit to pass by after classes. I never go into the church except in attending weddings of relatives. Churches bore me. I don't get it how people could stand in there for an hour. Just like in the religious subjects and activities I attended in the Catholic schools I went to, I just do not really listen to what was being said. I do not study hard, but I never fail a subject. I guess because of my intelligent father's genes. I just wanted to finish school, and get the diploma that my father was very insistent on. He said he do not care if we have high grades, he just wanted us to have a degree, and he do not care either what it is. He said we are already well provided, even if we do not work anymore. But that he will need successors in the company when he gets old, and he wanted me and my brother to take part. And so, I and my brother are taking things easy. We got everything we need. Except for a mother. College graduation came, we were given 2 tickets for our parents. Almost all of my classmates have both father and mother with them. Surprisingly, I thought I do not see anyone who do not have both parents. I have my father and my brother with me. It was the first time in my life that I wonder, why we do not have mother with us. After the event, the 3 of us headed to a restaurant to celebrate. And we bumped into Olivia there. She was apologizing to my brother, who seemed to have contacted her for my graduation, that she got an important matter to attend that day, and she could not come for the graduation. She was with a man that obviously looked younger than her, and just a little older than my elder brother. I felt shame thinking earlier about where mother was. I guess it is better that I do not have a mother after all. We ended up moving to another restaurant where we will not bump into Olivia. After that incident, my elder brother stopped mentioning Olivia. Father was not saying anything and acting as if he does not care at all. I knew he have girlfriends, but nothing serious and not one he would even introduce to us. He probably had enough from Olivia and would not want to bring another woman to the family, that might ruin his life. Our lives. I got everything I need. Except a mother. I am me because of my father and brother, and those who remained loyal to us. And so, I just enjoyed life and all that we have. Until father introduced his business partner's daughter to me. I have seen pretty girls but this one is different. I came to like Candace from first sight but she doesn't seem to like me. It was her father who liked me a lot. And so, her father and my father would devise occasions when Candace and I could be together. She was trying her best to be nice, though I could get it that she was just doing it for her father. And she would excuse herself as soon as she sees a chance. Candace's mother was as nice as she could be. She always come to me as soon as Candace was able to exit. Sometimes the party ends while I am in the company of Candace's mother and some other people who join us. I never courted Candace, but on one occasion, Candace's father announced our engagement. We were both shocked, and never thought that our fathers would come to this point of planning our marriage without our knowledge. Candace's mother was holding her, and so she was not able to do her usual exit from that party. All the people were happy for us, and wished us well. Both of us remained speechless, though managed to smile at our well-wishers. The following day, Candace called me and asked to see me. We met in a restaurant. She apologized for what her father has done the night before. And she also apologized that she could not marry me. I told her no one can force her to marry me if she does not want to. She told me the reason why, which blew my mind away. The following night, Candace's father called me asking for her whereabouts. I said we came to see each other the day before but we only have lunch and went our separate ways after that. It was already late that night and Candace was not yet home nor could they contact her. The following day I got news from Candace's mother that after calling me that night they found the letter that Candace left in her room. Candace entered a convent where she wanted to be. That Candace never wanted to marry anyone, and she just belongs to Jesus and Mama Mary. Mama Mary, the word Mama resonates and touched me deeply. She has her mother at home, and she went to this Mama Mary. How could she prefer Mama Mary over her own mother? From the little that I knew of her mother, I knew somehow, she is one of the kindest women on earth, and probably one of the so-called best mothers. But how come Candace preferred Mama Mary over her own mother? My mother left me at 4 years old and I never knew a mother. My father does not have any siblings and so I do not even have aunts, and my grandmother died while I was a kid. I actually grew up without any mother figure. And so, who is this Mama Mary whom Candace took to replace her mother? I understand women going to convents and giving their life to God and the so-called service of the church, or giving themselves completely to Jesus. What faith! And I thought it would be nice to know Mama Mary too. That day I saw this statue of the Blessed Mother while walking to the office. It was all white and with arms spread as if welcoming. I knew right away it was the Blessed Mother's image, that kind of statue that does not have any jewelry or ornament and so simple, and you could get right away that she depicts an image of the Blessed Mother. I silently stood beside the statue, not looking at her directly, as I do not want people to see me really talking to her, or praying. I asked silently, "Are you Mama Mary? Could you be a mother to me too, just like how Candace was able to call you Mama Mary?" At that instant, a company employee called my name, and announced it was almost time for our meeting with my father. And so, we go. While at the meeting, Father suddenly put his hand on his chest as if having difficulty breathing in cold sweats. Everyone rushed to him at once. I managed to call silently, "Mama Mary, Mama Mary." We were at a hospital in no time. My brother came rushing in after a few hours. Father was already transferred to his room after being checked at the emergency room, and several tests were done. He had a minor heart attack at the age of 50. When he woke up, he said he dreamt of a lady in white. So, I told him we just had a new statue of the Blessed Mother all in white in our office building and that I just saw it that day. He said he would like to see it when he gets out of the hospital. I and my brother both took turns, assisting with the company matters that needed attention, while our father was taking off to rest after his mild attack. Whenever I enter the building, I pass by that hallway where the altar of the Lady in White is. And as I pass by, I would smile and silently greet her, "Mama Mary." I came to realize I need a mother after all. That I do not have everything as I thought we did. I am a Catholic all my life and went to Catholic schools, but I never knew the real depth of my Catholic faith. Just like the nanny and the servants in the house, it just came to me that I have a Mama Mary who can hear me, even if I just called her name silently. From then on, I began entering some churches, at first even when there was no Mass, and began attending Sunday Masses too later on. Both my father and brother saw this change in me, of attending Sunday Masses. Later on, we were all together in attending Sunday Mass. And I saw not only once when Father also passes by that hallway in the office building where the image of the Lady in White is, he would even touch it and make a sign of the cross. It was only after some time that I noticed the inscription at the base of the image, "Our Lady Mary Mediatrix of all grace." I finally have a mama in my life now. I also started praying for Olivia, as I pray for myself to learn to forgive her and understand why she had to leave us when I was just 4 years old. I pray for healing for my wounded childhood, and I pray for my father who also stood as a mother to us. My brother will soon start his own family, and on his wedding day, I am pretty sure this time, I will not be bored during that 1-hour wedding mass. I came to understand nobody really has everything in this life, but I know now I have a Mama Mary. Mama Mary, be a mother to us.